Góðan daginn, everyone. It's my best Icelandic good morning. Wow, I actually thought that I was going to sleep on my overnight flight. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Extremely thankful that I got to my hotel and they let me check in early. I'm staying at the Hotel Leif Erikson. Got off the bus. That was an adventure. Got to my hotel. Doors locked. I'm like, okay, it's a small family-owned hotel. Maybe it's just not open 24 hours. I'm in Europe. This isn't America. Perhaps the hotels don't work the same way. So I try and open the door, and it's clearly locked and requires a key to electric key to enter. And so I sit a moment and I knock politely on the door and going, okay, there's something I don't understand. So I'm sitting there and I'm sitting at the corner for like 15 minutes, and finally I said, I'm just going to call. I mean, somebody's got to be around, right? I mean, what if a patron had a problem? So I call, and very pleasant woman answers, and oh, that's the church across the street. That's cool. I wonder if it's going to do that all night. Anyway, very pleasant woman answers and says, "Oh yeah, you just come into the door facing the church." And I said, "Oh," she said, "Kenny, is there a chance I can check in early, or at least check my luggage in?" And she's like, "Oh, I can't make any promises about an early check-in, but walk on in. We'll be glad to hold your luggage." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm on the corner. How do I get in?" And she says, "Well, there's a white car right in front of us. Do you see it?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "It's across the street." And she goes, "Yeah, that's inside our front door." And I'll post the picture. I'm standing beneath the sign that says Hotel Leif Erikson. So I walk over and I walk in, and modern hotel. Somebody's at the front desk. Everybody's eating breakfast. Breakfast ended right now. And I said, "Oh," I said, I was confused by the sign. Turns out there's two buildings. They bought an annex across the street. They let me check in early. Oh my God, I'm so happy because I might need a nap. I don't think the museums and whatnot even open for a couple of hours anyway, but they informed me they were giving me the big room. Let's see. So I'm basically standing right next to my bed. Yeah, it's not a huge room by American standards, but it's mine. It's got a desk with Icelandic TV. I've got my private bathroom and shower. Oh, I gotta show this view. I'm gonna kind of do it like a selfie because I don't know how. Look, I can see the mountains right outside my window, and it's really hot in here, actually. The temperature is pretty much the same here right now as it is in Chicago. So I packed my hoodie, and it's too warm, just like it has been the past couple of weeks wearing it to work. I keep forgetting to look at the camera sensor. Instead, I'm looking at myself like I'm on a webcam having a chat with a coworker or something. But yeah, got my own four walls, which is all I really cared about. It's got this weird, I knew this going into it, but how do I turn on the light? Maybe not important. It's like the shower is the same floor as everything else. So that's different. Oh yeah, warm. So it's actually really warm in here, and I don't think these things have air conditioning. They've got old radiator-style furnaces that I believe are off, and I've opened. I got this button. The button lets me automatically open and close a vent right up there. Although on that note, I gotta do something to keep the sun out because I am an Arctic creature, and I came to the Arctic Circle and I've discovered that it is hot. Oh, but God, that is a pretty view. So yeah, I'm probably going to take a nap for a couple of hours. I see that my universal everywhere in the world to everywhere else in the world plug adapter is working, so I can charge stuff. I took a bunch of pictures on the tour bus from the airport. And people complain about Indiana being flat. The coastal areas are so ridiculously flat, painfully, incredibly flat. Flat. Leaving the airport, I was looking around going, oh, I'm pretty sure I see Greenland. And if I look far enough, I probably see Sarah Palin's house. Flat. But then the bus turns and you're looking inland and these beautiful mountains, snow-covered mountains everywhere. Everything's awesome. Very, very, very pretty. But yeah, so Hotel Leif Erikson already taking good care of me. What a weird trip to get off this little minibus. I've already been talking for over 5 minutes. Oh, and I need to shave some more. Anyway, get off this little minibus and I'm going, oh my God, I've got one printed map to show me how to walk from this location, which I didn't think I was at the right location, but I was. I got to walk from here to my hotel. Nope, Google to the rescue. Google GPS got me, works here just fine. I just plugged in where I needed to go and 11-minute walk. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It was so weird having to walk up this big sloping hill. Let me try to pretend and I'm not an ignorant American. Skólavorðustigur, I think, is the name of this street that kind of goes up from the coast. Oh yeah, up from the coast. Look at the camera, CJ. I'll get better. I'll do this a couple more times while I'm here. I'll do better. It's next to the really big shopping street, which is going to be dangerous as long as my cards work. And yes, I called the banks. But anyway, rambling. Walking up the street, and everything's closed. It's too early. Nothing opens till like 10 or 11. And it's 9:30, I think, here. Walking up this street, looking at all these little shops going, holy cow, like these are not chains. These are not shops that I recognize. Most of them I can't even read the signage. Little shops. And the streets are bricks. And they're not even normal bricks. They're not, sorry, they're very, very regiocentric of me. But they're not bricks like I've ever seen a street paved with before. They're like black with gray speckles or gray with black speckles. It was really weird to see. And it was just like all of a sudden like, oh yeah, that's right. You've woken up in Europe. You were in another continent. You are not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy and Toto. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try and take a nap and then, oh my God, I'm so glad that I was able to check into my room because I shouldn't have been able to check in for another 8 hours. And so while I could have, stowed my one bag, I was then gonna have to carry my backpack around all day, and now I cannot. Now I can just take my camera and I can go be a stupid tourist and I can maybe convert some currency or test my debit cards or something. So, yeah, bye.